What's up guys, my name is Zero Heroes and welcome back to more Call to Arms, and we are back with another faction review, this time with another mod. What mod was it called? Well, that's a very good start if you don't know what mod it is. Give me a second while I figure out what freaking mod this is. So yeah, so this is the Rise of Nations Choose Your Team mod. I'm sorry, I had to fix my hair, it's all over the place. This is a freaking awful start to the video. So yeah, we are back with another faction review, and today we're going to be reviewing the Spanish infantry. Now this mod has a lot more factions than the other mod, and I'll probably be reviewing them as well. So if you do want that, then make sure you do leave a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and also because if you do, you will get a shout out at the end of the video, in which that reminds me, I do actually have to do a shout out at the end of the video. So we are just going to be reviewing the infantry, because the rest of kind of the tanks and the artillery are the Americans. So the Spanish only get, I know the Spanish do have their own tanks and artillery, but in this mod it's just the Americans. So we're just going to be reviewing the infantry, and I've got them all out right now. So without further ado, if you guys again want to see other factions of other faction, then please do let me know in the comments down below. So without further ado, let's get going. So the first one that we have is the MCOE 4 squad, which is these guys here. Now I actually had to look up what MCOE stands for, and it actually stands for Maneuver Center of Excellence. I believe that's used by the US Army. Well, it says there on the internet. But this is also used, must also be used for the Spanish as well. So so these guys, let's have a closer look at these guys. So these two, you only get spawned with 2 soldiers, I should say, and these guys are carrying some MP 5K-PDW, so a nice automatic weapon here. And these guys are, I would say, good for scouting, I would say, because there's only 2 of them. But as you can see, let's look closer at these guys. As much as they don't have helmets and they'll probably get headshot easily, let's kind of look at their uniform, because their uniform is actually very nice. The camouflage, you can see, is very nice. And if you look very closely here, you can see that they're showing the Spanish flag on it right here, and also they're showing it on their armbands at the side of their uniform as well. So really nice there, and some really nice kind of features to the guns as well, and also to the kind of the clothes as well, even though it's not much detail. But I really do love to look at detail and look how cool at these uniforms are. So really nice uniform for the MCOE 4 squad. Okay, moving on to the next one, which is the Force of Recon squad, which basically is in the name. These guys are Recon. Now these guys do have a very much different uniform to the first squad. As you can see, that these guys are a lot more kind of armored, I should say, because these guys are only Recon, but these guys do have a lot powerful weapons. These guys are carrying some M16A4s. Now you can see that this is kind of like is it a semi-auto? I don't know my guns that well, so, but it sounds kind of like a semi-auto, as you can see, or a rifle, I should say, a semi-auto rifle, I should say. I don't know what type of gun this is, but it kind of sounds like a rifle the way that it does shoot right now. So, but these guys are good for scouting as well, for doing your scouting if you're about to attack a place, or about to attack a fortification, or you're about to defend it. Good to get a wee recon squad, see what's coming towards you. So these guys are definitely good for recon. Definitely do not use them out at force against a large group of members, because they will get eliminated very easily, considering there is only 2 of them. Looking at the uniform now, you can see that they do kind of have some nice they look like sweaters, kind of like some kind of wool sweaters. If you don't know what sweaters are, they're kind of like this, but not zipped, if that makes sense. So as you can see, it is very nice here. These guys do have some nice color changes as well. with their uniform, a brown, they got kind of like a brown patch on their shoulders, and they also got the Spanish flag on their chest right here. I wonder if they've got it on their arms. Yes, they do. You can see, I can't really zoom all the way in. Well, you can see that they do have it on their armbands as well, which is really, really nice. So these guys, and I do like kind of like their trousers as well, kind of like a nice camel pants there, or trousers as we say in the UK. So very, very nice ones there. And these guys have gloves as well, which is again very nice add to the detail there. Very nice. Okay, moving on to these guys now. Now these guys are called the Granada Real squad. Now I presume these guys are in a squad of 3. Now these guys are a lot more armored compared to the Recon squad. Now they do have similar outfits to the MCOE 4 squad, but these guys are just way more armored. They've actually got helmets now. They're basically fully prepared. And these guys, or these soldiers, use the I can't see, the M4A1 gun. Again, this one sounds like an auto gun, I should say, or an auto rifle. I don't know what it is. But anyway, these guns are very nicely handled, and the soldiers do use different ones. This one is the M4A1, which is this soldier used here. This soldier uses again an M4A1, but this soldier uses an M16A4, which again the rifle the same as these guys here. So very nice. And you can see that the uniform of it is very similar to the first one, as I've said, kind of the way that they're kind of laid out. As you can see, you can't really see the turn the other way, turn this way please. But you can see that they have that, and again that nice Spanish logo on the middle of their uniform and the side. But this time they have a helmet, and they are a wee bit more armored because the way that they've got that that padded thing at the front, which again these guys do use as well, but it's just that these guys actually can protect their heads so they don't get shot in the face. So very nice with these guys there, and definitely a very scary target. Even just 3 of them are very, very scary. So I would use these guys are effective for kind of combat, kind of 1-to-1. Not against a large crowd, because these guys, there's only 3 of them, so I would be careful. So maybe put them at medium to long range, where their guns are most effective, compared to maybe the Russians, where their guns are, you need them use them to short range. So these guys are very, very good and very, very effective. Okay, moving on to the kind of round the back here. Moving on to the Granada Real Marksman squad, which are these guys over here, which they are. And again, just ignore my dog just in the background as usual. So these guys, again, very, very similar to the same layout as the Granada Real squad, but this time these guys have slightly better guns. Such as they use the same M16A4, and I presume the same, but this time they get a nice heavy MG, the M249, which, as you can see, it's better laying down because it's more accurate, and you can see this gun is just an absolute beast. This gun is good for kind of pinning men down as they cross, such as the Russians. If the Russians keep rushing out, this gun will pin them down very nicely. Again, keep these guys at long to medium range, where the Russians and most GRM are kind of not effective at it. I would maybe not put them up against the Americans, because the Americans have some very nice weapons at medium to long range as well. Considering that there's less than the Americans and there's only 3 squads, I would definitely be careful. Again, only use them maybe against the GRM or a less basically an army that has less view range than their guns, if that makes sense. So very, very nice there with it. And you can see that you can see the way he's holding it, and again the uniform, very nice, very sexy. They got the Spanish logo on the side arms and the chest as well, and again very similar layout pattern uniforms to the Granada Real squad. So very, very nice there. Okay, I didn't mean to spawn that. Whoopsie. Okay, you guys just go over there. I didn't mean to spawn you. Okay, moving on to the last thing in this row over here. So this is the Oh wait, sorry, those guys were the... Wait, hold on, I'm confused. Where are they? No, okay, no, I'm not confused. These guys are the GEO squad. Now, I actually had to look up GE squad, which was, I believe, which stands for... I didn't mean to do that. Which stands for... I had to click my other screen there, sorry. Sorry about that. So the GEO stands for General Operation Expense, or it could stand for Guide Operational Excellence. I don't know, but apparently the Guide Operational Excellence is used in South Africa, but the General Operating Expense, I presume, is used in America and NATO maybe. So these guys, again, I don't know what it actually, I don't know what it means. That's what it means, but I don't know what actually it stands for, if that makes sense. So these guys are the GEO squad, which is very nice. Okay, moving on to the very last thing. Oh wait, no, sorry, I was confused. Those guys are the Granada Real Marksman squads. These guys are the GEO squads. I'm getting myself confused. So these guys, again, are very similar to the uniform and all that, but this time these guys carry some AT weapons, which the AT weapons is a AT-4CS, which I think is the same as what the Americans use. So very kind of stealing off the Americans or using the American supplies there. Very nice. We'll just fire one off. Now this thing is very good against maybe lightly armored vehicles, maybe against like Humvees and lightly armored vehicles such as, I'm trying to think of some vehicles here, such as maybe a Striker or something, or a LAV, which is lightly armored, or even a helicopter, or even a Striker as well, or Bradley maybe. You might struggle with a Abrams unless you shoot it at the back, but these guys do carry 2 RPGs or 2 of these AT-4 CS launchers, so if you miss the first time, you've got another one to finish them off. So very nice. And again, the guns, they carry some M1A1, and I presume that's for all of them, or some of them use the M16A4 as well. So very nice. Okay, moving on to the last squad in the second section here. Why is my hair not sticking up? It's like very messed up. It should be sticking up, don't know why. Messed up today. Anyway, moving on to the very last thing, which is the GEO combined squad here. Now these guys combine a sniper, as it says in the name. It combines like a sniper with many other things, but I think it's mostly just a sniper. As you can see, this gun is the M24 SWS, which is a very nice and accurate long range sniper, which I highly recommend that you guys keep at long range. And you can see by their, I'll stand these guys up because their uniform is slightly different. But you can see, but this guy uses a M1A1, but this time with a very nice accurate scope. But these guys don't use kind of like a normal scope that's already mounted on the gun, but this thing is an attachment mounted scope, which means you can put this thing at very long range and put them to work. This guy's actually also a medic as well, so this is why I'm saying this is why it's in the name, a combined squad. So it combines like a marksman with a medic with a very accurate sniper, so basically everything, but this guy's mostly just a sniper. And this actually, what's really interesting, this thing also carries a silent sniper, so that means if you're ever doing a stealth mission at night, you can hear that that is very silent, and you'll be able to use these guys on silent missions very nicely, very nice as well. And this thing does also carry some flashbangs, an M67 grenade, and a smoke grenade as well. Whereas this guy, oh my god, don't shoot him. Whereas this guy uses again, just all of them, uses a knife, a flashbang, an M67 grenade, and a smoke grenade as well. So very nice. And the camo on this is extremely very nice, used for the because you can see that he's got kind of that bush camo used for kind of maybe autumn time, or no, not autumn, maybe springtime I should say, because the camo is very nice. And again, you do have that Spanish logo on the side of his arm and the chest as well. So very nice. I absolutely love these guys. Very effective. Use these guys at long range and stealth missions when you're up close. Use the silent sniper. highly recommend it, because these guys will take out anybody at night. Again, this guy also uses a silent sniper. So there we go. That isn't it. We're now moving on to the last role of the Spanish infantry, which is a GEO specialized group. Remember, GEO stands for General Operating Expense, or if you're in South Africa, it stands for the Guide Operational Excellence. So there we go. It's a bit of a mouthful, but it's okay. It's okay. Okay, moving on to these guys. So these guys are the GEO specialized squad. So these guys specialize in using shotgun up close. So these guys do use a shotgun, which with also a grenade launcher. As you can see, that it carries a 40mm grenade launcher. There we go. And there's a couple of these as well. But if you just want to, as you can see, the scope as well, and this is very nice. You can see it's got that 1-2 thing there, very nice. But you can use the, I don't actually know how you use the main gun on it, but this thing is a 40mm grenade launcher. And this guy is also another 40mm. This guy also uses the M203A2 grenade launcher, which is 40mm, of course. Very nice. And of course you got this guy, which uses a standard M1A1 launch or gun or rifle, whatever you want to call it. So very, very nice. I don't know how to change the kind of the ammunition in it just to use a main gun, but there we go. That is it. Moving on, so again, the uniform, very sexy, very nice. This time they actually have helmets to protect their head. Very nice. Again, the camo is very nice to this situation. You can see a lot of green bushes everywhere. Of course, if it was winter or summer, the camo would be different, but you can see that it's just again, very similar to all the layouts of the other soldiers. Okay, moving on to the second last one, the UEBC squad. Actually, I don't know what that means. Hold on. Actually, I didn't look up that one. My bad. Oh no, my phone is stuck. Oh no, oh no, it's okay. I thought I jammed my phone underneath it. Okay, so hold on, let me look this up because I forgot. Okay, so it stands for Unified English Braille Code Copyright. So I don't know what that means. Initiated in 1992 by the Braille Authority of North America for countries that were English speaking, the UEBC combined 3 official codes: Liberty, Braille, Mathematics and Scientific Notation, and Computer Braille. So there we go, that's what the UEBC stands for. So again, the Americans made it, but it's for kind of like English speaking countries. I mean, Spanish isn't a English speaking country, it's Spanish, but they do speak English as well. But these guys are actually a lot different. Their uniforms, well, their trousers or jockeys or uniform, well, it's slightly different, but the guns they use is a lot different. These guys use the M39 EMR with an attachment of a very, like a sniper scope. You can see, actually I think it is a sniper. It's a very high velocity. It sounds, the gun sounds very high. It's a 70, was it? It's a 7.67 by 51mm gun, or that's the shell. So as you can see, it does sound very nice, and it just sounds it sounds really nice. Again, all these guys, I said that twice, but all these guys, well actually this guy uses or the soldier uses an M1A1 CQBR, which has that, again, that attachment scope to it, which makes these guys a lot accurate. Kind of, I think the Americans use these as well for all their soldiers. So again, keep these guys to medium long range. Again, because there's only 3 of them, I would highly recommend that you kind of not put them in a large group force of the enemy. Okay, moving on to the very, very last one. This is the MCOE force squad, which again stands for, which stands for the Maneuver Center of Excellence, which is used by the US Army, but obviously again it's also used by the Spanish as well. So these guys, let's have a look at these guys. So these guys carry, again, well, this guy actually carries a different gun, the M107A1. So let's have a listen of this gun, because I'm sure it's very nice. You need to aim Oh, it sounds very nice. It sounds very... This is a 12.7 by 99mm shell or bullet or gun. Whatever it is. So very nice. And again, you can use a silent sniper, or silence pistol I should say, if you're going for those stealth missions. And again, this guy uses the M4A1 but with the attached scope, so you can be more accurate with it. And again, this guy uses the silent sniper, so again you can do those silent stealth missions. And the uniform is very much the same as the soldiers or as the snipers over here. Again, it's basically the same. They've got that very nice unique kind of bush camo at the back of their heads to cover them from being spotted from behind, and also they've kind of got that very nice unique camouflage look from head to toe with the kind of same outfit with the top and close. And of course they do have that Spanish logo at the side of their arms, or in this case it's covered. But there you go guys, that is it for the Spanish review, or Spanish faction review. I hope you did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video. If you do want me to do other faction reviews, because I think there's like I've done in France, I think there's like Latvia, but there's basically a large list of other factions I do want to do as well. So put my phone down. So there we go guys, that is it for today's video. My hair is just being a giant douche today. I don't know why. Oh, it's because I was walking out in the rain, that's why. So there we go guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on this video, and also I do actually have the subscriber shout out to do now. So if you aren't aware, that basically every time you do subscribe to the channel, anybody that subscribes to the channel, they will get a shout out at the end of the video, guaranteed. So if you do want that and you do want to get a shout out, then make sure you you subscribe to the channel, because if you don't subscribe then you won't get the shout out, simple as that. Okay, so let's find him wherever he is. If I can find his name. I had it today and now it's just gone. Oh, also they do actually have the Canadian forces as well, which is really nice. So maybe I'll do a faction review of that. But let me know actually guys, a question for you while I'm actually looking for this guy over here that subscribed. Let me know what faction you want me to see next. Is it Canada? What I'll do is I'll put a list of them pinned down below in the comments of all the factions that are available, and then you guys just comment which faction you would like to see next. And also let me know, question of the day is what is your favorite faction that I've reviewed so far in this game. So I've reviewed Britain, France, the Spanish, and I think Germany and America as well, I'm not sure. But all the factions that I've reviewed, not just the mod, but of all the factions I've reviewed, including Germany ages ago, let me know which one is your favorite faction so far that I've reviewed. So other than that guys, I'd like to say thank you. Also, sorry, the shout out, a big shout out to I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong by the way, so Andre Nelson, Andre Nelson, thank you for subscribing mate. I hope you do enjoy this content and a lot more to come to the channel. Tell friends, family that this is a content for the world. I don't know, I was just making words up there. But anyway guys, again, Andre Nelson, welcome to the channel. Hope you do enjoy the content and loads more to come. Other than that, I'd like to say guys, thank you so much for watching and all your support, and I will see you in the next video. See you later and goodbye.